this missions trip is to the metaverse. Metaverse is the company name for Facebook and Instagram and all that other social media stuff. And so there's this church in Washington that said, we're going to host a mission trip. And the missions trip is to the metaverse. And all you need for the missions trip is a virtual reality headset, a VR headset.
But
And
if
then,
you don't have one, they'll provide one for you.
yeah. So there is a cost, just like any
hmm
missions trip. So they're charging like $500 if you don't have a VR set and $150 if you have a VR headset. That's virtual, the thing you wear on your face that looks like big sunglasses, huge. And then they have like on-demand training, and then what is it, 5 to 10 hours a week that you spend for a month intentionally interacting with people and telling them about Jesus on the metaverse.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can totally do this mission trip in your PJ pants if you want to, because you're doing it on social media, but you're sharing Jesus. And I don't know if that means that you are sharing videos or scripture memes or, what it is, or you're actually intentionally having conversations with people to tell them how God has changed your life. So I think there's some training, they say, that's going to go into it before the mission trip that happens in August.
And it's all online. It's
Yeah.
the metaverse missions trip. You don't have to go anywhere. No packing the bags, none of this kind of stuff. I wonder how well I would do in something like that. I feel awkward. I wore a VR headset once. You know what it was? It was at Cedar Point. It was a roller coaster ride that you literally wore the headset on.
Oh, that's the part of it that I don't know that I would care for either, because I think you can be intentional about sharing Jesus on social media without a headset. And I don't know what the extra part is that it brings
It's almost like face
the
to
mission
face.
trip.
And so you see the
I
person,
guess so.
basically. You're in their environment or whatever it is. But
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the headset hurt my head, my
Oh,
nose,
yeah.
because it was on so tight. And I felt like I had a headache after having a VR headset on. I only had one on once. You
Well,
can
maybe
tell
that's
I'm not a gamer.
maybe that's part of the training, though, is you have to get used to it.
Probably, because it's a whole different world